I am standing right here between the two largest components of the engines of the CSS Chattahoochee. And we are right here in the middle of our center gallery, right behind the wreck of the Chattahoochee. And coming up on our 20th anniversary, and after many years of trying to raise money and some misfortunes and so forth, we have finally gotten through a major conservation project and brought these engines inside, which is a big deal. So they've been outside for 20 years, now they're inside, they've been conserved, they've been treated, they've gone through this large process, and then of course the major headache and process of bringing these things in. Now, what do we mean by engines? Well, technically they're not the complete engines of the Chattahoochee. These are really the piston heads, but they are the largest components of the engine still in place. And we've got them set up here just as they would appear inside the Chattahoochee. You've got the forward piston head, and this actually moves back and forth. If you think about it with the trains that make the choo-choo sound, it's the same motion. It's this piston moving air and steam so that it moves the machinery. So you've got a section here that moves with the piston that is attached to a flywheel that is attached to the big piece that actually moves the propeller. And then this one sits on the other side and operates the other propeller. So we're talking about steam power. So if you hear about in school or so forth, steam or STEM, this is a major portion of it because it's math, it's science, it's engineering. It's a lot of these things wrapped up together. And here it is, it's 1860s technology. Another great thing about these particular items is that they were made right here in Columbus. These are not brought in through the blockade. No, they're built right here in Columbus. Now the Chattahoochee, the ship, was built at a private Navy yard south of Columbus at Saffold, Georgia. So a couple of 100 miles downstream from Columbus. But the machinery was made at the ironworks here in Columbus and transported downstream where they were installed in the Chattahoochee. These are very complex machines, and the workers at the ironworks had experience working on or building steam machines, except they were designed for rear paddle wheel riverboats. These are designed to push screws, to make the screws, the propellers move. So this is something very new for Columbus manufacturing. And this is a rare example of a steam engine, may actually be the only one of its type that still survives from the time period. And we've got it right inside here. This is great stuff. These are very complex pieces of machinery. They're made out of wrought iron, cast iron. You've got brass fixtures. There is a lead replacement part on one area that's a sealant in order to fix a repair. So you've got several different metallic materials in order to manufacture these things and then repair them later. We've even pulled a rubber gasket out of one of the fixtures on these pieces. So these are very complex and show what the engineers, the shipbuilders, the iron makers and so forth were able to make during the American Civil War. So we've got something here that is a local story that is a very national one. And ladies and gentlemen, we've gone through this huge fundraising project. We're still not through. There's still so much more to do. And we want to put together as much as we can of all the machinery that we have in order to really understand how these particular engines were constructed and how they worked. So if you like this program, you like other ones just like it, in order to support programs, conservation efforts just like this one, please like us below on our YouTube channel or our Instagram channel. Join us on Facebook. But most importantly, join us at www.portcolumbus.org, and we look forward to seeing you soon.